Yes guys, this is Nearly Last and welcome. In this video what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered campaign trailer. This is the extended one that has just been released. As you can see, I'm not going to be playing it from the start. I do understand that a lot of people would have seen this campaign trailer already by now, but all I want to do is give you my thoughts on this particular trailer, because for me personally it looks absolutely spectacular. It really does. My hat does go off to Raven Software, because it does look like they've gone to town with this and made this look as good as they possibly can, because this was the first Call of Duty game that I actually ever played. Now, I did not play the multiplayer side of it. I actually only did the campaign, but I do remember this mission very well. And the way that they've made it look now compared to the way that it looked back then, obviously we've got all this new fancy software with the PlayStation 4s and, you know, your PCs and whatnot else that they got can do a lot more with the actual graphics. But in regards to that, they do look very good. Now, let's take into regards this particular scene as we're seeing at the moment. It is a dark map. Obviously, the lights are only coming from the helmets of the actual players themselves and the emergency lighting. But the way the attention to detail on these pipes, the actual lighting, the shadows and everything else like that, they certainly have done a lot of work on it. Now, I'm not surprised to a certain degree how it actually looks, because when Activision obviously put this to Raven Software to build, I mean, obviously the campaign was already there, the multiplayer, the weapons, everything else. The idea behind Call of Duty Remastered to bring it onto the next generation consoles was solely to try and make this look as visually beautiful as it possibly could be. You know, correct everything that was with the old game, just bring it up to date, so that as soon as we got our hands on it, we were just thinking, this looks absolutely spectacular. And just by looking at this campaign trailer, I must admit, it really has got me very excited indeed. And I must admit, even though I have done this particular campaign, this is got to be one of only 2 campaigns that I've actually ever done on any of the Call of Duty titles. I must admit, I haven't touched any of Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, anything else like that. But even though I've actually completed this particular campaign, looking at it now, it does make me want to jump on it and just run through it all and just see how much work that they've done to each particular campaign. So, me being a PlayStation 4 user, when this does actually come about, we're going to get that early access, there is no doubt about that. I've got a good feeling that I am going to be running through the campaign of this. I might do a bit of a live thing and put it up on the channel and stuff like that, because scenes like this, as you're seeing at the moment with the fire scene and that, the explosions, and then we're going to see Captain Price in that lot's face. Visually, the way that they look is absolutely spectacular. I mean, we've seen certain clips of this before, but watching this has got me very excited indeed. Now, I know a lot of people are jumping about, you know, saying that they do not want to be playing Infinity Warfare, you know, that they wish that this game was sold separately. Sadly, that is not going to happen. There's no way Activision are going to be doing that. I couldn't even see them doing it later on the line. Maybe when the next Call of Duty title comes out after Infinity Warfare, maybe they might look at it then. But in regards to this, I mean, personally for me, okay, £80, $80, roughly what it is in the United States and in England when you pre-order this and you get this particular title and Infinity Warfare. Personally for me, even if you're not that stoked on Infinity Warfare, on the exosuits and whatnot else, it's got to be worth the money for these 2 titles. I mean, look at the way the water actually coming down to the stairs and everything else like that. This makes me want to go and play this game again. It really does. I do understand that there is a bit of a price bracket, and, you know, a lot of people have said that they don't want to play Infinity Warfare. But at the end of the day, we don't know whether it's going to be a good game or a bad game. But if you're going to get this as well as that other game for, like, you know, roughly about 70-80 quid, I gotta be saying it looks worth it all day down, because Raven Software do look like they've done an absolutely spectacular job making this look very visually beautiful. So personally for me, I'm very excited. I mean, look at this, look at that shot there, absolutely spectacular. So this has got me very hyped. There is no doubt whatsoever that I personally will be getting both copies. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. And I got a feeling that when people see this, and a lot of people are and ahhing, I think this is going to start swaying those pre-orders just to be rising up just that little little bit more. Obviously, we haven't got any other multiplayer information in regards to Infinity Warfare or anything else really to do with this. As far as we know, all the perks, all the weapons, everything else are going to be staying the same on the multiplayer side of it. The story is going to stay the same, and it's just going to look as visually as beautiful as this. And a lot of people obviously started Call of Duty later on, so they never actually really played this game. So this is going to technically be, to a lot of people, a whole brand new game. So you're going to get two games for the alright, not quite for the price of one, but not too far off. So for me personally, this is well worth it straight away. And there you go, you're going to have 10 maps as well to go with it as well. So let me know, guys, exactly what you're thinking about this. It'd be very, very interesting to see. But coming up on my screen now is the subscribe button. If you haven't already done so, I've got lots of other things going in regards to Infinity Warfare and other titles as well. But guys, if you could drop a like on this video and support, it would be absolutely fantastic. This is nearly last, and I'll catch you later.